Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashmi Shai Bashim Kakodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the hopeful elect brothers that's all around the world, that's preaching and prophesying, and that's uplifting the name of Yahweh Bashmi Shai, and that's doing the work of the Lord, in faith and sincerity, right? Now this is the hot topic, right? This is what's hot in the news. The topic for this lesson is going to be chariots or drones or eyes in the sky, and this is based off of recent reports in the news of drones, flying over certain parts of the country. And the most recent reports are drones, flying over Jersey. Now, you can definitely tell the difference between a drone, right, and what people call UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord. They're extraterrestrial spiritual vehicles that the angels ride in, right? And the angels are the messengers of the Lord, spiritual beings, and they look like so-called black men. The angels look like Israelites. Now, people are in fear over this, because Esau, right? He tries to cause mischief and tries to cover up the Chariots sightings, because there's been so many, and they had to debrief the information that they've been holding back for years and decades, dealing with the chariots, dealing with the so-called UFOs. Right now they call them UAPs, unidentifiable aerial phenomenon, right? And let me just get into the scripture. Let me get one scripture. Let me get it. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good, right? And what are the eyes of the Lord? The eyes of the Lord are the angels, right? The chariots, because the angels ride in the chariots. Talking about the chariots, the angels of the Lord, they work for the Most High. They're sent down here to do missions, to watch and then come back and report what's going on the earth. That's the eyes of the Lord. What is the function of an eye? The function of an eye is to see, to see what's going on. The angels are the eyes of the Lord. And it says, let me read it again. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So the evil, right, is what's going on in the earth right now, because the Most High is bringing bad times. That's what evil means. And the good, the good is what's being done by the men of the Lord, right? Doing the Lord's work, preaching and prophesying, waking up the elect of Israel, through preaching the word of the Lord, that's good. And also, the good, the righteous are the Israelites, the children of the Most High. And the evil or the wicked are you Edomites, you so-called white people, right? Now, let me get a definition, right? Because you hear this term, eyes, Salakia. You hear this term eyes, right? Now, I was listening to something. It was a video, right? I think it was dealing with this whole drones or UFOs thing, right? Because people are scared. The average person is scared because they don't know what's going on. They want to find out the truth, right? Now, the truth is going to be brought to them, by the men of the Lord, right? And let me get this, eyes in the sky. And this is from a Google AI overview. As eyes in the sky has multiple definitions. Security cameras, right? Because a security camera, it's like an eye. It records, what's going on in certain spots, right? Journalistic term: a reporter who rides in a helicopter to assess traffic levels. Now that's a good one right there, because that's a reporter that's high up in a helicopter to view or to watch or to see what's going on down on the street. It says to assess traffic levels. Now, that kind of goes back to this scripture right here. The eyes of the Lord, which are the angels, which are the chariots. The eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Ashai, are in every place, which means they're everywhere, and they've always been here since the beginning. They've always been here since the beginning, beholding the good and the evil. So the angels, the chariots, have always been here all throughout history. There have been sightings of angels and of so-called UFOs, right? Now, the Lord is revealing them more and more because we're in the end, and the Lord is going to reveal himself more, and he's going to, with that, bring more judgment upon the earth, but mainly upon Babylon the Great, which is America, because this is where the great destruction is going to happen, and this is where the great deliverance is going to happen. The destruction is going to come by thermonuclear missiles, which is going to hit this place. Is going to make the whole land of America, Babylon the Great, be turned into a lake of fire. It's just going to be like a surplus of nuclear missiles is going to hit this place. This is going to be an overkill because of this, because of the amount of wickedness that was taking place here, that was done here, towards his people, and that's done here, period. For example, the alphabet thing, that is extreme wickedness, corruption, slavery of the Israelites, oppression of the Israelites, murder of the Israelites, robbery, murder, all of that. This place has to be destroyed for all that, right? And the deliverance gonna come by Yahweh Shai during his second coming to deliver the elect of Israel, right? Military and surveillance, right? And The expression is used in military and surveillance contexts. For example, NATO's airborne warning and control system is known as Eyes in the Sky because it can detect aircraft from 400 kilometers away. Right. Now let me get this. This is from the freedictionary.com. Eyes in the sky. Overhead surveillance of some kind, such as a camera or a police helicopter. And the angels are in surveillance of this place, right? Beholding the evil and the good. You know, Esau, you know, and the 2/3 and the other nations, you know, they're evil, you know, they're doing evil. Now the elect of the nation of Israel, they're doing good. They're preaching the word of the Lord. They're prophesying, you know, waking up the other elect members, right? You know, and the Lord is the one doing. The Lord is the one that's waking them up. The Lord has put the Spirit on His men to preach the word, and the word spreads. And when that word gets to an elect member, then the Lord opens, you know, their mind and has them receive the word, you know, and have them believe and have them convert, you know, back to their true nationality, back to believing on Yahweh Shema Shai. It says overhead surveillance of some kind, such as a camera or a police helicopter, right? Now the angels are they're an army of the Lord. They're the Air Force, so to speak, right? Because the Lord is what? The Lord of hosts. And the host is dealing with armies, because the Lord is a man of war. You know, the Most High is all about war. You know, you had World War I, World War II. There's going to be WW3. That's going to end Esau's rulership, because during that, the Lord is going to come back, you know, and destroy the so-called white man's kingdom, and deliver his elect and set up his kingdom, being the kingdom of heaven on earth. Right. Now, let me get back to the notes. Amos 9:8. Lord will, this lesson is edifying. Amos chapter 9 verse 8 says, Behold, the eyes of the Lord, which are the angels, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. And this is a sinful kingdom. You know, what is the goal of these Edomites? You know, one goal is depopulation, where they want to reduce the population of the earth to a certain number. You know, that's wickedness. You know, they want to be on the same level as the Most High, which is nuts. You know, it don't make any sense. But the Most High put that spirit in them to deceive them, to have them believe that they could be on that level. You know, through giving them knowledge and having them, you know, search out things. You know, having them find out certain things about the earth, about history, you know, by giving them all this technology, right? You know, to make them proud, just so he could bring them down, you know, just like Pharaoh. And I will destroy from off the face of the earth, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. The sinful kingdom is Babylon the Great, America. The Lord is going to destroy it completely. It's going to be left a desert, and no man ever is going to dwell or live here or inhabit here ever again after it's destroyed. But desert creatures, right? Desert creatures that can survive and live in those conditions, and demons, right? Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Yeah, because the Most High is gonna wipe away 2/3. He's gonna destroy 2/3, but he's gonna deliver the elect, which is the 1/3. He's not gonna completely destroy the house of Jacob. And the 2/3 is gonna be brought back, in the kingdom, through the elect. So the Lord is a merciful power. Even though the 2/3 is wicked, the Lord's gonna still show them mercy, by having them get the blessing on the other side. To the other scripture, right? Yeah, I want to get this. Isaiah chapter 31, verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men. The Egyptians in this time is referring to the Edomites, the so-called white man, because the wicked is given, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. The wicked as a nation are the Edomites, so-called white people. They're the one that's in control of the earth, starting with the elites, right? Now the Egyptians are men. They're just men. Even though the Most High, exalted them on a high level, that the whole earth is looking at them, like they're gods, but they're just men. A lot of these elites have been dying recently, and they're so rich, and they have all the world's wealth to themselves. The top ranking of them, they deal directly with demons. They deal directly with Satan. But they're still men because they're dying off. A lot of these elites have been dying off. The Most High have been taking them back to the spirit world. And he tells them their judgment gonna be brought back, in the kingdom of heaven under the rulership of Yahweh Shai as a slave. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. Their horses, their technology, right? Because horses, goes into power. The horse represents power. Their technology, their military technology, when they go into their fighter jets and war helicopters and so on and so forth, is very powerful, but it's of this world. Their horses are flesh, their power is flesh. It's of this world. The Most High is gonna destroy it all. The Lord is gonna destroy all their military and all their weapons and all their horses when he comes back. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall fall together. Yeah, so when the Most High stretch out his hand, right? All these nations, because all these nations are gonna come together to try to fight against Yahweh Shai. Because it's a prophecy. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 13. All these nations are gonna stop in the midst of WW3, to fight against the Lord, which they're gonna utterly lose. They're gonna be turned into powder. because the Lord's technology is far above anything that Esau can understand. The Lord only gave Esau but so much knowledge, that that it could be puffed up and be proud and think that he could go against Yahushua, the Son of the Most High himself. But both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall fall together. So this brings it back to this right here. Let me see. This article. Come on, man, really? This is from the New York Post. FAA bans drones over parts of New Jersey, threatens deadly force for imminent security threat. And of course Esau's behind this. He likes to play with the people's minds. He likes to see their reaction, and then from that use it against them. Use the people's emotions against them to push forward their agenda. Right? Then that's one pattern that he uses. That's one plan or device that he's been using for since forever. A trickery of the devil, wiles of the devil. Let me read some of it. Before that, right? FAA bans drones. A drone, in war is used as a weapon, Salakia. Yeah, a drone in the military, in war is used as a weapon. So that would be considered, a horse. A horse represents power, might, right? So, this technology that Esau has, is nothing compared to the Most High. But he's using, all this, all these drones, to go to certain places to try to hover up the reports of actual chariots, that's been hot in the news. So he's trying to, get the people's minds, off of the Lord's chariots, right? Oh, they're just drones, but people have taken actual video of chariots. I believe there was this one report or video of a chariot shooting down, drones. But all of this is of the Lord anyways. This is all a part of the Lord's movie. The Federal Aviation Administration has temporarily banned drone operations over parts of New Jersey until mid-January and warned that the federal government may respond with deadly force against drones that pose a threat. Yeah, because a drone can be used as a weapon. You could use a drone as a machine. As a machine, GUN. You could attach all sorts of bombs, to drones, and drop them, wherever they please, because that's what they doing in Palestine right now. But yeah, Esau is the devil. So-called white man is the devil. Let me get back to the scripture. And all of this, is prophecy, and is all according to the Most High's will. Esau is not getting away with anything. Esau is not this super smart man. Esau just came out of the caves a few hundred years ago, and the Most High exalted him just so he could bring him down like Pharaoh. That's it. And the Lord is going to show his power by bringing Esau down and exalting and rising up his people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the Israelites, the elect of you. The Lord is going to show his power by bringing Esau down out of power and destroying him and rising up the elect of Israel. The elect of Israel is going to get spiritual power, which is something that Esau wants, but he's not going to get. Esau is still hates at Jacob because of the blessing, right? And because of the birthright. But you're not going to get it back. Project Bluebeam. Let me go into that. Where is it? It's from News Station. Yeah, and it's a so-called conspiracy. You could read the first part, but I'm gonna get to now. Let me just read it. What is Project Bluebeam? Canadian journalist Serge Monas is credited with coming up with the theory of Project Bluebeam, wherein there is a plot to engender a dictatorial universal government, NWO, that abolishes Abrahamic religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam in favor of a NWO, right? Because Esau wants to establish his new world order. The Most High won't allow him to establish it fully, though. Some of it's going to come to pass, but the Most High is going to bring him down before he could fully establish it. Esau is a sword of the Lord, so the Most High is going to have Esau, take away the lives of a lot of people on earth. But that's still the Lord's doing, and the Lord is still going to take him down. The Lord is going to still going to destroy him. Where he wants to be, the overall ruler. He wants to have everyone implanted with a RFID, CHIP. That's a part of the NWO. He wants everyone, to be CHIP'd like animals, like cattle. He wants the Lord people to go back in chattel slavery. He wants everyone to be under one religion, one government. He wants to play. He wants to be the Most High, to where he has eyes everywhere. That's the camera, CCTV. He wants the people to have no privacy. He wants to be like the Most High. Now let me go to this scripture right here. Proverbs chapter 21, and ended off with these last two scriptures. Salakia. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. And that's talking about influence, right? So the Most High influences, the mind of the king, because the heart is going into the mind. The Most High influences because he have ultimate power of the minds of the kings of this world, and he dictates their moves. The Lord uh, 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 has these rulers of the earth, starting with the elites and these different presidents and prime ministers of these countries, different governments. He has them uh, he has them make the moves that they make. You know, because the Most High is in control of everything. Everything that goes on earth, the Most High is in control of. And with Esau, as before with these drones, the Most High is in control of that as well. Now the last scripture, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4, ended off here. The Lord hath made all things for himself. So everything Yahweh Shema Shai made for himself, and he made for a purpose. The Lord, for example, made Esau to be the wicked, to have him rule in the last days, and have Jacob and have the Israelites rule right after, because he's going to be taken down by the Israelites, by the ultimate Israelite, which is Yahweh Shai, and have Jacob rule, forever after that. Even the wicked for the day of evil. So the great day of evil, which ultimately is when WW3 happens, and when America is completely destroyed by missiles, and everyone that's on the soils of America, the 2/3, the heathen nations, the so-called white man, gets judged, gets burnt up. The Most High's ordained that. The Lord has made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil. So the Most High's, has a purpose for the wicked, which is, to bring great wickedness on the earth, to be used as a sword, and to punish his people, because we sinned against the Lord, to punish and oppress his people, and at the end, give him the technology to destroy himself, because the Russians, you have to remember, are Edomites too. So the Most High is going to use Esau to destroy Esau ultimately, and the other nations as well. And then after that, when Yahweh Shai and the elect starts to rule, they're going to be in complete captivity until they're destroyed, until they're completely destroyed, right? And that's the end of the lesson. Don't be gullible. The Most High is in control of everything, but the chariots are out there, but Esau is just trying to sway the mind of the people, to have them believe, oh, it's just drones. And yes, a lot of them are drones, but the chariot sightings, you can't deny it. The Most High is showing himself more and more. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Ashai Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.